Hey gang, part of my curriculum in drawing and beginning drawing is to teach you how to see, how to use your perceptual skills to draw better. And we start off with the very basics, the simple stuff, just line drawings, which is the first element in the principles of art and design. It is our most fundamental basic unit in drawing. So we're going to be using lines right now. And I'm going to start you off with what's called contour drawings, different types of contour drawings. And the first one will be a blind contour, which will help you to strengthen your skills even more because you're just going to evaluate your model, whether it's a live model or whether it's a photograph model. You're just going to evaluate the lines and the structures of the model as your hand is following along like a pentagram on a piece of paper. So what I've done is I have taped down a sheet of paper because I won't be able to hold it with the other hand because I'm using my left hand to draw from. I'm going to use my left hand for my model. So my right hand will be over here on this drawing sheet drawing as my eyes are following the contours and the line details of my hand. I'm going to use a Sharpie marker because I don't want to erase. We don't want to erase. We just want to keep going with it. And when you have something that's so easy to erase, then you go back, you stop, you want to adjust. So we're just going to use a Sharpie marker for this first exercise and maybe the second one too. So I'm going to put my hand down on my sheet, on my table somewhere in whatever shape, however you want to do it. If you want to go this way, you can. You want to do different models with your hand, that's fine. Then you want to put your pen down on your sheet. Mind you, you can't see my eyes where I'm looking, but I'm just going to play the honor system thing here. You need to really focus on your hand. Let me move this over just a little bit. It's kind of close. The further you can get your drawing sheet away from you and your model, the further you can get your drawing sheet away from your model, the better. So put your hand down, just stare at your hand. Start off with your hand. It's the quickest, easiest model to get to. Tape your sheet down and let's get started. So I'm going to start off way over here. So I'm going to put my pen, and I know I don't have enough contrast here for you guys to see. I'm going to put my pen down here on this side. And I want my eyes to travel every hump, every angle, every turn in my hand. This is a very slow process. Keep looking, and every time your hand makes a turn or a swerve, or even if it's a wrinkle, like here comes my knuckles, and I have the skin in here that describes my knuckles. You kind of want to take the challenge and keep your pen down on the sheet the whole time. Matter of fact, that's probably going to be the best way to go with it, because you're not going to know where to put it back if you raise up your pen. So take the challenge and begin to draw with just staring at your fingers and your knuckles and your fingernail beds and your wrinkles on your knuckles. And if this drawing looks really horrible at the end, that means you really did it right, because you're not looking at your paper. You're not looking at your paper. You're just letting your hand, your drawing tool, glide as your eyes are looking at everything about your hand. And you can go into any overlaps, but you'll have to try to make it back. And yeah, when I do this, I'm doing the knuckle. And I know it looks kind of corny. And then here comes another little piece of it. Definitely observe how your finger, yeah, and I forgot a fingernail on the other side, how your finger is positioned, all the lines in your finger. If you overlap a few of your lines, that's okay. Just keep on dragging your pencil around the edges, the contours of everything on your hand and your fingers. This one takes about 2-3 minutes to do. but you want to stay on track and never look at your paper. Never look at your paper. I'm interested to see what my drawing looks like when I'm done. It's probably going to look really strange. But this is the process of developing stronger hand and eye coordination, therefore making your drawings a lot stronger because you're evaluating with your eyes what you see and you're able to record it more accurately on your sheet of paper. This is really fun too. It's kind of funny at the end what happens when I do these exercises in my classroom. My students get a kick out of it because they feel like, oh my gosh, look what I did. Sometimes I talk low when I'm drawing because I'm concentrating. So hopefully you guys can hear what I'm saying as I continue to draw and explore these boundaries on my hand. And again, this is a lengthy process. You don't want to rush it. And yeah, there you go. This is a blind contour drawing. You try this. Develop stronger hand-eye coordination. Observe your model only as you're doing a blind, oops, not bling, blind contour drawing. Okay? I'll see you back at the next observational exercise.